Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. If there are any questions, then we'll try our best, bi'idhnillah, to answer them. And Allah surely knows best. MD from Atib, Hyderabad, India. If I'm doing good deeds, does this mean I'm inherently good, or is it all favor of Allah, or does it mean both? If you're doing good deeds, keep doing good deeds. Thank Allah for allowing you to do good deeds, and do not think. Do not get caught up in the trap or the snare of wiswas. Keep doing good deeds. And if you do good deeds, you keep doing it in abundance and consistency, inshallah, you're a good person. Bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, you're a good person. ID from Atlanta, Georgia. Can I allow my Muslim wife to spend time like a week plus with her non-Muslim family? As long as it isn't harmful to her. As long as, they're not harming her. They're not bringing back no, bad practices or ideas or whatever. Khairan. It's her family. And if you fear that that's too long, or she's going to be harmed, or she's going to be around the kuffar, or whatever, break it up however you can. Or have them come on your territory, your turf, home court advantage, home field advantage, right? You guys can come over our house for 10 days. We'll take care of everything. We'll feed you, take care of you, take you around, entertain you. Come stay here in an Islamic environment. What's important is, as long as everything's fine, then there should not be any Islamic prohibition. And don't forget that your wife needs to see her family, the importance of downtime, and the importance of recreation, the importance of health and balance. You being around your wife every day, all of the time. She needs an outlet. She needs breathing room. You need breathing room. She needs to see her family, the grandchildren, etc. Wallahu ta'ala alam. Next question is coming from MG in Georgia. What's the best tea for focus? Barakallahu feek. Well, I would advise you with some tea guan yin. Wallahu alam. MD Atib, Hyderabad, India. Is there a difference between feeling full of yourself versus simply believing that you're special? That's waswas. Be mindful, be careful of waswas, ya akhi. Ammar, Shafi'i Pen, Hayakallah. Kif halakum. Barakallahu fikum. Ya ahlan bikum. AB from Queens, New York. What are some things to look for in a good watch? Well, that which is good for you. That which suits you. Not the next person. Not the famous, most expensive, flashiest. What's good for you? Size, weight, material, band, right? Bracelet, right? You want something with a battery in it, quartz, perpetual, kinetic, whatever, the energy, wind up, whatever's good for you and whatever you can afford. Now you have the money, but it's in your budget, It doesn't hurt you or break you. If you buy this watch, you won't be able to eat dinner for 3 days. Many people do stuff like that. You'd be shocked, right? So I would say look for something that suits you. Afterwards, if you have more time, more money, or more of an appetite, then look for something that you like. That's something that's going to make you feel nice and feel good in how you dress, your style, keeping time, your appearance. Right? Or, it's the reality, you may buy a watch which may have been a dream of yours. Dream watch. People have dream cars, dream houses. Person may say, I always wanted a Rolex my whole entire life. I always wanted this type of watch or that type of watch. Whatever type of watch it may be. A luxury, sports luxury, whatever type of watch it may be. I always wanted a G-Shock. I always wanted a Movado. I always wanted this type of whatever the case may be, right? You get the point I'm trying to make. Whatever, it is thousands of watch brands, right? And if you're looking for something high tech, if you're a tech type of guy or girl, you like something, Swiss, you want something precise, accurate, razor sharp timekeeping, then you go for that. Wallahu ta'ala alam. AM from Phoenix, Arizona. Do both parts of the Shahada need to be said before death? If a person is dying They want to make the shahada, you make both parts. No doubt about that. MU, Birmingham, UK. I wish to start a business and build credit. I think I'll be able to pay a credit card off each month without paying riba. Is this permissible? Some scholars say no. Cannot agree to pay riba even, or to deal with riba even if you're going to avoid it. And the realistic, practical world, sometimes that is a necessity. And there are some things that you try to do in a halal manner that you can't do unless they check your credit. And many people say bad credit is better than no credit. Allahumma musta'an wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. DD, Manchester, UK. How has your dawah changed in the past 5 years? Have you noticed any changes or made any? MD from Hyderabad, India. Akhi, be mindful of these waswas mindsets and questions. Don't doubt yourself. Don't think about good or bad. Just do what the Quran and Sunnah tells you to do. You make a mistake, you get up, you fix that mistake, you move forward. Do not get caught up in the war of the mind and the waswasa. ST, Ternuz in the Netherlands. Can I marry an Ash'ari? Also, please give me some nasiha regarding it, please. Jazakallah khairan. Well, it depends, to be honest. My general answer is you should marry someone that you're fully pleased with. Deen and dunya. And what's meant by deen is their aqidah, their akhlaq, their suluk, their practice of Islam as a whole. You should be pleased with their deen. And if you have a problem or find a problem with someone being Ash'ari, then obviously that's a problem according to you with their deen. So don't do that. That's the general advice. As far as some specifics, then it depends. There are several things to be taken into consideration. Your level of knowledge, man or woman, your personality, weak or strong, dominant or not, right? And quote unquote, or for argument's sake, what type of Ash'ari are they? They're different people, different types of Muslims, different groups, different orientations that are very argumentative, extremely argumentative, very aggressive. And there are others who say, look, I'm not for or against this, how I was taught, this how I was raised, and that's what I am. And they may be even open for other things, for the truth. If you can bring me the truth, you show me, I'll accept it. But this is where I come from, in my family background. This is how we were taught in class. So it depends. There is no, it has, there are necessary details. And also, last but not least is there a better alternative? Wallahu ta'ala alam, and what are the other features that this brother or sister has? Wallahu alam. AM from Phoenix, Arizona. Could not signing an Islamic prenup be considered being pleased with the hukum of non-Muslim law, since marriage in the U.S. has unjust rules of divorce attached to it? I don't understand the question. Not signing an Islamic prenup or signing an Islamic prenup. DD from Manchester, UK. Have you seen anything different in today's students of knowledge that the dawah scene that you think should be addressed? Many things, in myself and others. And we have addressed that in many lectures and classes. If I had to pick one thing, if I had to pick one thing that I've been talking about, and that is knowledge. And it's not a new thing, and that is thinking that it's cool and thinking that it's okay for a person to give dawah, systematic dawah, full-time dawah, and they have not studied. They did not study properly. That has always been a problem, and that is a problem now, and it will continue to be a problem. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best. We'll stop here, inshallah ta'ala, tonight. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.